Are you ready?
It's gonna be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool. Hello. Good evening. So yeah, we got some breaking news on Najee Harris. Yesterday we were talking about it. Today we've confirmed it. There was in fact a fireworks incident. There was a fireworks incident. Adding Sleez to the stage. He says BRB, let's go. Broadster says first. Sleez raid says stat ATL, hoping for the 2-hole in this draft. Bomb raid says Bones. I love you, Bones. Sup, all you amazing, beautiful people. What's up, Dennis, aka Chef? Did y'all queue? Did you guys queue up players like me? Say your pick
queue,
5.
by the way.
You started the first 4. What's up?
Let me know when the queue. I gotta make a phone call here.
Okay. No, we're not doing yet. That's for sure.
For it.
Carl Ramrod with the Sleez raid. Good to see you, Carl Ramrod here with the what's happening. Good to see you, brother. Shout out to everybody tuning in, popping in. Good to see you guys. All right, so we're gonna stop sharing drafters for a second. Present, share screen, and you guys just let me know when it's time for pineapples. All right. All right. So Arnie Mirov, after I tagged him, he posted RB Najee Harris was present at a 4th of July event where fireworks mishap resulted in injuries to several attendees. Najee sustained a superficial eye injury during that incident, but is fully expected to be ready for the upcoming NFL season, per agent. So, to those who blew their fab on Kamani Vidal, aka Isaiah Spiller 2.0, to those who blew their fab on what's his face, the Rocket, which is just such a ironic name for the backup there that would benefit from the Najee injury. You guys are dumb. You shouldn't have done that. Don't do it. I think Omarion Hampton's still going to be a fine pick, but looks like Najee Harris is going to be ready and he's going to be good to go. We waited until there was validity. We got our breaking news from Mercury News, which is a reputable source, and then we just tagged everybody after that. I was speaking to Debro, and I think the biggest issue that I had with the entire scenario was how hush-hush everybody was keeping it. And Debro was like, you got to think about it this way. Like, he's a famous superstar, essentially, in the NFL, very rich, and very rich. Laquan Jones from the NFL Network. Shout out to you, brother. He says, Najee ADP going to drop, but I'm still drafting him. Laquan, we got to get you on here, brother, because I messaged you yesterday. You're like, I haven't heard anything about it. I'm like, I'm hearing about it. Hey, shout out to you, Laquan. One of the best guys. If you're not following him, you really don't love fantasy football. This guy's one of the greatest of all time, and he's the upper echelon from the NFL Network. Thank you for swinging by, brother. Good to see you. But yeah, Debro made an excellent point going back to what he said. He said that if you're looking at, somebody who's wealthy, somebody who's famous, and there's going to be injuries, and it wasn't just Najee Harris that got hurt. There was apparently 4 other people who got hurt during that entire situation with the fireworks. Sleez, pineapples. If you guys are not aware, pineapples means queue up. We're queued up in the drafters main fast draft. So yeah, they had to keep it hush, especially when his agent was when people reached out to his agent to speak, to say something. His agent said, we're not going to really discuss anything. Nothing happened. Like, we're just going to keep it hush until we can't keep it hush no more. And obviously they can't keep it hush no more. But yeah, they're just trying not to get sued because other people were injured. And I'm assuming the rich guy who's in the scenario provided the faulty fireworks. It is unfortunate, but I'm just glad that Najee Harris is okay, first and foremost, not because I have an absurd amount of exposure to Najee Harris, but simply because, like, you just don't want to see a scenario like that go bad. God bless him. God bless his family. God bless everybody else who was impacted in that entire situation. But yeah, Omarion Hampton, his value doesn't have to go higher than a 4 or 5 turn anymore, unless it's a dynasty rookie draft. Najee Harris, I wish I took advantage of the slides in the last 2-3 drafts that I did that, but no need to blow your fab on the Rocket Sanders. No need to blow your fab on Kamani Vidal, aka Isaiah Spiller 2.0. Now that we got that situation clarified, let's catch up with the chat. We queuing 10? No, we just queued now. Sleez Raid, what's happening? Yo, what's up, Al Boogie? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for swinging by, man. Static Tiala says, give the pitch about being a real money draft. How much real money are we talking about? True. So this is a real money draft with real money implications. How much real money are we talking about? Hold on, let me just pull this down right here. This is a real money draft with real money implications. How much real money are we talking about? $2.5 million in total prizes. $500,000 goes to first. Not a mock draft. Real money draft with real money implications. It's way better than mock drafts, all right? It's total points format. Most points wins. Best ball weekly scoring from weeks 1 to 17. It's PPR format as well. It's 12 teams draft. There's a fast and slow. It's a $20 entry. You get to max out with 150 total unique lineups. You may be saying, hey, Disco, that's a heck of a lot of money for a lot of drafts. And I say, you know what? You might be right. So if you're trying to warm up and get into that and, still cash and still have fun on this wonderful, beautiful app called Drafters Fantasy Sports, Sleez, pineapples. I use
Here, I'm in.
Let's go to double your first deposit, but there's also the Drafters $3 mini where a $3 investment can turn into a $25,000 Rooski win, $125,000 to be redistributed to all other placements. Same scoring, same format. It is best ball, which in my humble opinion is the best way for you to draft. You have 20 rounds to build your roster for depth. Each week, you start the following positions: 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex. At the end of the week, the best overall performances will be applied to your weekly matchups. So no more leaving points on the bench, no more waiver wires, no more trades, none of that garbage. What do we do with that garbage, Sleez?
Get that garbage out of here.
You get that garbage out of here. You literally just
draft do that too.
You literally just draft and forget unless you're winning a life-changing amount of money. So sign up today on Drafters Fantasy Sports. Use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. And we also got the guys Patreon Premium. We got our draft starting, but Sleez, why don't you talk to them about the Patreon Premium first?
So the guys FF is officially up and live. Discord access to me and Disco, live chat at any time, trade talks, dynasty rankings, redraft top 200, pick'em locks, DFS tertiary plays. You can even do one-on-one trade talk with the second tier, best ball strategies. The BDE draft guide is out for how players, I don't know if we changed the word for them, buy, sell, fair.
Yeah,
Discord,
something like that. Just the return on investment theory.
Right, ROI theory. And then roster reviews and draft with you if necessary for tier 3 as well. And I absolutely smashed a couple of trades for that guy that was just in chat here today. It feels good when you help out the community. It was great.
You know what feels good when you help out the community? When you put out a ticket that would $35 extra. And
Yep.
the only 2 guys who did it were you and I. How much money did you make off of that baseball pick'em ticket I made for us last night?
Hang on. Oh, we're gonna show some love right now. Let me show you.
Oh. But how much did you make?
$500 Rooskies.
I put $10 in. I made $350. We got another ticket tonight. But I mean, if you're not supporting my guy Sleez, we can't really give you the tickets. Sorry. He just blessed me with 20 gifted. God bless you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
That way we don't have to do it later. I respect it. What up, Squints? You drafting? Hampton gonna get pushed to 3rd round now with Najee, but Najee's not hurt. We just established Najee's gonna be fine, man.
But I would say it's kind of scary when they say expected to be ready. Not like,
here's the thing. Okay, please. They're saying that Rashee Rice is expected to be ready. They're saying that Stephon Diggs is expected to be ready. It's they're not
Right.
saying that about Chris Godwin, so God bless anybody who's doing that. All right, Bone says the way they worded it sounded like they were trying to misdirect all responsibility. He might have bought them, and that was a good take. Yeah, Derek Brown, brilliant, top notch. By the way, Derek Brown, in I want to say March, late February, early March, Sleez and I were doing it early, and he hopped into one of the early draft chats, and he's telling us like, look into Thomas Fidone, and like you guys have heard me say that name Right now, if you guys are looking at Sleeper, he is the highest trending player because Travis Kelce's all over that. Shout out to Derek Brown for that tidbit. And yeah, shout out to you guys. Laquan Jones, our guy from the NFL Network, says Najee ADP going to drop, but I'm still drafting him. I'm here for it. I'm still going to draft him now too. I think he's going to be fine. Don't you remember the JPP injury? There was so much quiet and speculation at the first few. I feel like it was pretty instant where we found out like he lost his hand. Appreciate you, my guy, Laquan. Thank you for swinging by, man.
Dude, Laquan, are you out of the best of the best year 2? He's still in here?
I don't know, but he's in the Beat Laquan Dynasty Startup. That's a fun one. JPP says, "Hey Najee, hold my beer." I mean, shit. I literally tweeted like, "Please don't be like this guy." I had a picture of JPP on 4th of July, and yet nobody listens. Pineapples. Rin. Hi, all. Did we learn anything from Jason Pierre-Paul? Exactly. I'm too much of an RB guy to draft Najee. Wow. Yikes. That's rude. Leave it to the professionals. Hell yeah. My fantasy football team name that year was JPP's Finger Bangers. Oh man, it's like a shocker the entire time. It's great. Second favorite name, Beats by Ray, is number 1. Yikes. Anything Aaron Hernandez related was like absolutely spectacular. I'll just say that. In the 10 hole, good luck. Shout out to Kevin McCarthy. He's drafting the 10 hole. It would mean the world if you came over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. I'd love that. Sleez Bomb with the 20 gifted, showing appreciation because we crushed a spectacular pick'em ticket last night. And I told him, I was like, this is the one. This one's hitting for sure. We missed by one for literally 9 days in a row. I missed by one.
Dude, so I was gonna put $4 until you said this is the one. So I made it 14.
I'm glad it hit, man. I'm glad you had your faith in me there.
I was like, I don't know any of these players.
I'll take Neighbors here so I could get Brian Thomas Jr., not really paying attention to the fact that Billy gave him and took him at the 106. Like, I would take Brian Thomas Jr. at the 107. Surely. I love the exposure that you have to BTJ. It's absurd. It's making me get a little bit more exposure and be a little bit more contrarian to Malik Neighbors and other potential starts. But yeah. Bone says, let's go. Thank you, Sleez. Looking forward to drafting with the same 10 guys as Sleez's stream. Let's go. Thanks, Sleez. Sal Vetri gets pedicures. Sal Vetri is a beautiful man. I love Sal Vetri, man. You watch your mouth about that guy. I love him. Tristan Wirfs is probably starting the year on PUP and likely replaced by Charlie Heck. Should we lower expectations for Baker, Bucky? Would that drop off at LT? I wouldn't say we would lower our expectations because Bucky Irving is one of the better break tackle prospects that we've ever seen. His rookie season, he was pretty much top 5 in every tackle breaking metric out there. Whether it be yards after breaking tackle, yards after first contact, top 5 in every one of those categories. And he didn't even get the majority of the workload. Should he get a little bit more volume? I don't care who the left tackle is. Like, I could pretty much step in at left tackle and he'll still be fine. And he'll still be, breaking tackles. Do I think his ADP is somewhat inflated? Yes. I don't have a lot of Bucky this year. I'm going to hold on to him until I can sell him high in Dynasty. But yeah, I don't think I think you're going to get a fair return on investment with Bucky. I don't think he's going to outperform. We're drafting him at a ceiling, I believe. Do you think we're drafting Bucky Irving at a ceiling, Sleez?
Man, he's going about RB 9. I think he's top 6 running back this year, even with the Wirfs news.
Okay,
so I'd say I like him definitely as a buy, even at high ADP.
I think it's fair. I think you're going to get a fair ROI there. We talking Najee. We're definitely talking Najee, brother. We're definitely talking Najee. Pete, you want to hop in the
Pete
stream?
Get on in here, bro.
Pete, get on in here, or just let us know if you have a show so we can get your thoughts on it after and raid you. I would love to raid you. Bryson Anderson says appreciated the gifted membership. I don't even know who got the gifteds. I'm fine with missing on Bucky. His ADP is too much for my taste. Yeah, I have an absurd amount of Rachaad White this year. I love that. Pete with the super sticker, $1.99. I appreciate the appreciation. It goes crazy when we put money into the community's pockets with these pick'em tickets. Did our pick'em tickets start so I could bless our audience with this one? And yes, Drafters has pick'em tickets. Drafters does have pick'em tickets. Yeah, it's live. Sorry. Hopefully this one hits too.
Can't wait for the football season to start with these pick'ems. I'm ready.
Oh. Bone says, I think Bucky is perfect late in second round. It should be all right. Bones is laughing. Love that start for you, Sleez. What do you got? Justin Jefferson, Wilson, Trey McBride. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Shocker, you have Garrett Wilson. I'm driving home. May go live. I don't know. All right, you let me know, brother. Can't wait to see what approach you take as it relates to RB with this draft. Very curious to see what he does here.
Neighbors, McConkey, Jay Season. Who's it going to be? Does he want DJ Moore or does he want his Jalen Hurts? K9.
Al Boogie says, thanks for the membo. Appreciate you, Al Boogie, and appreciate you, Sleece, for that donation. What's a pick'em ticket? Like I can send you a pick'em bet. Like you could put in a pick'em bet. You can put in a pick'em bet here on Drafters. Thanks for the membo. Lamb, Bowers, and JT is a monster start. Corey Drellock, that's you. You're drafting at the 104. Good to see you, brother. This is like the first time I said, hey, come over here. And several people from the draft have popped into the chat. I know Over the Rhine. That's Al Paul 2 years ago. I think he finished 11th, 12th. Very sharp. Very sharp. And he's one of the nicest guys to me, like when I first started as a streamer. Did you guys cover what RG3 news? There's Robert Griffin III news. Is he coming out of retirement? Please tell me he's coming out of retirement. Or is it that Jaden Daniels is also going to go down in year 2 and his career is going to be catastrophic? I don't pray on that. I don't wish that on him, but I just don't like his repeating himself. Oh, I already have a bunch of those season-long ones done. Yeah. I've been doing baseball ones, and I just wanted to show people that like our methodology doesn't matter if it's baseball, cricket, fucking tennis, soccer, hockey, basketball. Obviously, football is what we focus on, what we hone into. It doesn't matter. Our process works, and it's not that it just works because like two picks, pick'em tickets. That's crazy. 3 picks, nuts. 4 picks, you're out there. We had a 6 pick ticket that 35 times our money yesterday. And I just want to show that our process works and that we're standing on business. And this is why you should lock in on the guys' Patreon, because that's where we'll be putting all of our custom NFL pick'ems for every single freaking game. Our favorite locks exclusively on Drafters Fantasy. Actually, I wouldn't say exclusively on Drafters Fantasy. I wouldn't say exclusively on Drafters.
Yeah, because it carries over. But yeah,
no. We got something good in the works as well. Another partner. We give our locks there. We provide our locks there. And that's how you guys could get access to them. Unlike last year where myself, Dan, and Sleez, we just like went at it and said, oh, well, this is what I like. This is what I like. This is what I like. Instead, we're just going to talk about the games, talk about props that like are cool. But other than that, we're not going to be betting live on stream on YouTube. You're going to get access to our pick'em tickets, to our bets, to our favorite locks for every single game exclusively on the Patreon, the guys' Patreon. Pick'ems are just player pop parlays. Hell yeah, they are, which is great. I thought you meant like how you sent tickets for drafts that I could send you a ticket that would. Oh, gotcha. He's just looking like a fool again. Who's looking like a fool again? RG3, what do you do this time? I have been doing baseball. Yeah, I Sleez literally said, who the hell are these guys other than Aaron Judge? Like, out of the 6 players, I was like, just trust the system.
Even the guys tonight. I don't know any. I don't follow baseball. We're just making money on baseball. Let's go.
Honest truth, hand to God, I've never watched a baseball game or an inning in my entire life.
Right.
In my entire life. But like we missed these pick'em tickets. Some of them are 100 extras. Some of them are 75, 65 by 1 for the last 9 days. And then yesterday we finally cashed and it was great. Baseball is so difficult when you're making multi-team parlays, so many narratives. Nope. No. It's difficult for you. We've isolated and narrowed down the algorithm. We've isolated and narrowed down what we're looking for, and it works. Is it going to work 100% of the time? No, but it does hit at a ridiculous rate. What tier for the pick'ems? Good question, Sleez. What tier for the pick'ems?
So tier 1 is just our one pick'em that we like. Tier 2 is our one pick'em for each team, and tier 3 is our 5-play pick'em all the way. So I'm gonna also be hedging them out this year. So like I'll do like $100 on a 2-play, $20 on a 3-play, and I'll do the 3 players I like the most, and then $10 on a 4-play, and like $5 on a 5-play, and we'll knock out all 5. Or that's the strategy I'm looking to smash into this year.
Oh, he's saying don't. Static Tail saying don't do it. Josh Disco. He's saying don't take Joe Burrow. I don't have any correlation to take Joe Burrow here, so you're in luck, my friend. Where did Hampton went? Right around ADP. So I think people have calmed down from that entire situation scenario. Yo, Blue Jays are on fire, says Dustin Stone. Are they? I love BJs. Huh? Sleez is not paying attention.
I heard Blue Jays, BJs.
I'm betting Summer League today. What's Summer League? Don't do it. Josh Disco. No, I wouldn't. If I don't have T. Higgins, obviously I didn't get the thumbnail correlation. If I don't have T. Higgins, if I don't have Jamar Chase, I'm definitely not taking Burrow, especially right around value. I'm not talking about individual stats. I'm talking about which team wins. Oh yeah, you never bet on just straight up money line in baseball. You look at here's a trick, guys, for your sports books. Here's a trick, okay? And this information is very accessible, very, very accessible on the Google. Literally 2 searches. Which team scores the most points in the first inning? Which team scores the least amount of points? A la no points, okay, in the first inning. You find the teams that score the most points in whether they're at the top of the first inning or the bottom of the first inning. You say, yes, point in the top or bottom of the first inning. You find the teams that don't score and you say, no. And then if you really want to get advanced and technical on that, runs, okay, they're called exactly. It doesn't matter. I fucking make a ridiculous amount of money off of it. Fucking snob. I love you, Billy Gableman. I love you, you snob. But yeah, nevertheless, if you guys want to get really technical, find out which pitchers give up no runs in the first inning, and then you just hedge off of that, and then you take a couple of those tops and bottoms, put them together, create like a nice little 5-piece parlay. You're looking at doubling, tripling your money in the sports books. You're welcome.
I just wish in Cali we had, over-unders.
Don't you worry, my friending. Remember how I said I have something special? You are part of this special plan because I cannot play in this thing here. So my account and your account is the same account, and we'll be doing it together. It kind of pisses me off that MLB is my jam and y'all making more money than me already. It's just a process, man. Sharp Room, love to see it. And honestly, Billy gets so happy when he gets his guys and doesn't get sniped, and nobody reaches for like non-correlation pieces. And he's going like super zero RB right now. It's pretty interesting. Basketball, heard. I don't watch basketball. The Pirates ruined baseball for me. I used to go to the games and care. Pittsburgh, right?
Pittsburgh Pirates, yes.
I thought that was a Najee. Najee was a Pittsburgh Pirate. Now he's a Los Angeles Chargers Pirate. They are called runs. Points, you definitely don't watch base. Never, ever. Not a single inning, I promise. Drafters doesn't have any summer league pick'ems though. Sad face. It's fine. Just busting your chops, but I know I love you. Najee lost an eye. No, he didn't lose an eye. He just had some little surface area situation. Hit that like
scratch.
A little scratch-a-mundo on his eyeball. No big deal. Just an abrasion. Hit that like button. Yes, please. We got 22 people watching us on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, and then about 150 combined on both of our Twitters. If you guys could head over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, click the like and subscribe. Would mean the world. And since we did so good yesterday, what's a good like goal to do a giveaway? Let's raise our standards.
Let's go 25.
No, we average 30.
30.
Let's go 35.
35. There you go.
35
Smash
likes,
the
guys.
thumbs up, boys.
35 likes, and we will give it away an opportunity. And if you're watching us on Twitter, all you have to do is like and subscribe.
TJ Hawkinson, fucking stat. Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
All you got to do is like and subscribe on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Costs you nothing. Head on over here. Type the keyword when we say the keyword, and then we'll go from there, man.
This guy.
So many baseball teams are playing at 500, near 500. Bad teams win every day in MLB. Yeah, but we're not like I want my MLB parlays to be done by the first inning. Like I don't want to sweat MLB, especially if it's a sport I'm not watching. Jonathan, he's a human being. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dodgers 0-6 got swept past 2 series. This is enough baseball talk for me. Gonna ask my wife for a good abrasion. Najee news is being overhyped for sure. Just much NFL news. No, there isn't much NFL news right now. You have McBride, Sleez. I'm trying to save you from yourself and avoid bully tight end.
I know.
I respect that. Zeus says that 0 RB start is very bad in a total points contest. You can't afford to be that far behind early at RB. I'm a fan of 0 RB, by the way. He is really pushing the RB value, but I mean, there's a world where it could hit, especially if he just goes RB crazy. And then
he's gonna go 8 rookies again. 282.
Well, there goes. It's Najee Harris time. Now or never, buddy.
There it is. Takes the pirate.
I mean, I feel bad for whoever has Lamar. Oh, it's Dan. Sorry, buddy.
Right in front of him, he has Kelsey.
I know. He should have taken Andrews. Get your guy. Get your guys. I hate Kyler. Took him for the stack. Makes sense. J Sieg is laughing. Shout out to J Sieg and the Fantasy Goats YouTube channel. Good people, good channel. Love it. All right. What do you think of season prop? Josh Allen over 10.5 rushing touchdowns. Goff under 3,900 passing yards. Sutton over 875 yards. Caleb over 50 yards. Jaden Daniels over 5.5 rushing touchdowns. Chase Brown over 875 yards rushing, and then Hurts over 12.5 rush TDs. Kyron over 1K. I would say that I
leave that up. Yeah,
I don't like that.
I like Josh Allen's rush yards over the rush TDs. I know he's gotten like 12 and 13 or 14 the past 2 years, but I think it's going to cut down with his age here.
Yeah. I don't love that. I
like that. Goff under. Sutton, I like the over. Caleb, I like the over. Jaden Daniels, I wouldn't bet on that. Chase Brown, I like the over. And Hurts, I mean, God, yeah, the tush push. I don't want to bet on it, but Kyron over 1,000 is a smash, I would say.
I wouldn't say that's a smash. No, I wouldn't agree. I was definitely taking edges. I know for a fact you were. I apologize. What's good, gang? How you been? Good to see you, Emo. Long time no see, buddy. I don't like that from the beginning. Josh Allen, 10.5 is a lot. I agree. Riskiest is Hurts TDs. I would say riskiest is probably Caleb and Sutton. I don't like either one of them. Been a minute since I've been locked in. We missed you, man. Emo says it's draft season. We never stop drafting. Honestly, we've been drafting like nonstop. We've it's all we do all the time. It's pretty ridiculous.
Caleb
got to be more to life than just fantasy football, right? You want a Caleb?
Yeah, fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't have a quarterback. And I was
uncorrelated. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, but hey, there's correlation possibilities down the hatch, man.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Down the pipeline, there's correlation probabilities and possibilities. If the value falls to me, we're going to take the value and build correlation. He's one of those good quarterbacks to build later correlation off of.
Oh, for sure. He's taking Dak right here.
Who?
Corey. Yep. Bang.
Well, I mean, you didn't have Lamb. Who'd you have?
He has Lamb. That's why I say he's taking Dak.
Oh, okay. You took JJ McCarthy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't mind this draft. This draft is going swimmingly. Just trying to look back at my start, who my correlation probabilities and possibilities are. I think I could push for Milrow. Herbert's probably already gone. No, he's not. Okay.
Oh, took Marvin Mims. Man, Ayuk is here, bro. This is where Ayuk should be going, though. But
yeah, I mean, if Ayuk falls, I'm just saying I'm taking him over any other player right there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love it, but here we go. That's like my second share of Ayuk on the year. But when you fall, 12, 13 spots, I'm okay with that.
All right. Dennis Rodriguez says Kyron back to back over 1K. What changes? I would say what changes is he was very inefficient last year. He was extremely inefficient.
Our offensive line was rolling out practice squad guys with injuries, though.
Yeah, but his best offensive guard, who did play the majority of the season, is also gone. Right? Something else that you have to factor and consider. So with that being said, he was not explosive. He was touchdown dependent, and there was no Puka and no Cooper Kupp for a good stretch of time. I don't think they're going to see either one of those. It's going to be a more pass heavy, more explosive play offense because that interior portion of the line is chalked. I think Kyron will be all right, but I don't think he will pay off his ROI currently because he was very touchdown dependent and not explosive, and he's not a good pass catching back. So just anything Najee related or not Najee, anything Kyron
Rams
related.
have the second easiest running back schedule. Smash that 1,000. He's smashing 1,000. I'd say 1,300.
Could be one of the other ones. I know respect. All right, Emal says, where are y'all at on Caleb Johnson and RJ Harvey? I'm trying to get shares of both. I like them both. I think they're both going to be all right. I like RJ Harvey a lot more, especially PPR format. Sleez.
I'm starting to like Caleb Johnson more now that we got the J.K. Dobbins news coming. So I mean, I like them both, but I don't love them. I'd say they're both, fair. Yeah. Touchdowns probably higher for Caleb this year on the rushing TDs.
Dennis Rodriguez says, I guess I could see maybe Adams moving the chains more so he gets less carries, but still think he hits 1K. He'd have to be explosive to do that. I don't think the volume is going to be there. I don't think the opportunity is going to be there, and I think he's going to regress significantly based on as a touchdown dependent back. Sleez, I wanted McCarthy. Of course, the draft is going swimmingly. Everyone is basically staying in their lane. I'm avoiding Ayuk.
Yeah, I don't like Ayuk either. I just
like the plague. I'm trying to get him if he falls 100%. Kyron was third in RB's percentage being on the field, only behind Barkley and Henry, which is not a good sign for the RBs the following year if you follow what I'm putting down. Drafting your tight end 2 over your RB3 is definitely a choice. Oh, I think he's talking to Billy. Is there like a rivalry between you two that I don't fucking know about? Like, do I
Billy gets Tyjae Spears all 3 drafts today, every single draft.
Do I need to intervene and break this up, guys? Like, what's going on? There's a lot of animosity between this Corey Drellock, and I've seen him from your stream, but I don't think I've ever seen him in here. Welcome, and my guy Billy Gableman.
Corey
Email with the J.K. Dobbins expected to start binking. It's fucking July, man. I'm not expecting you to understand how shitty J.K. Dobbins is going to be this year. He has no ACL, he has no fucking contract, and he has no chance beating out RJ Harvey. I promise you. Grab them as RB45. Hell yeah, I got RJ Harvey on my team, sir. He is my RB3. I need to start getting some RBs. Keep an eye on QB bye weeks. Disco, don't double up week 5. Why would I? I didn't. Why would I? Did you want a week 5? Like, oh, he thought I was going to take Jordan Love. Nah, we made that mistake before. Josh, come on, dude. What do you do? That's not Josh. That's Dan, by the way. NFL DFS picks. What do you do? What's the earliest you would take Jacobs and HN? HN, I would take him at the 112 happily. Jacobs, I'm comfortable taking him like late second, early third, right around where he should be going and his ADP is. But sometimes I see him fall. What a blessing that is. What about you, Sleez?
God, it takes Wandale. HN, I'm willing to reach high. Jacobs, I like where he's at.
Yeah. I'll I'll go out and say this. I like Josh Jacobs more than I like Chase Brown. I like him more than I like Kyron Williams. I like him more than I like Breece Hall. I like him more than I like Bucky Irving. So I might also like him more than I like Derrick Henry this year. It's a little bit of a stretch, but I do like him a lot. I do like Jonathan Taylor too, though. Corey trying to set up Love with Kraft and Golden, was expecting better from Josh.
And he got sniped by Dan.
Yeah.
Uncorrelated Jordan Love. I love Dan. Fucking the guy. Just fucking here to ruin drafts.
I'm getting funky with this draft. You know, if I get Mark Andrews, I got to protect it with Isaiah Likely. And by protecting it, it's not necessarily protecting it. I just know that I'm going to get certain weeks where one of them is going to be my tight end and one of them is going to be my flex. And they're both going to absolutely produce and be electric because Isaiah Likely is not just a tight end. He lines up everywhere and he's very elite everywhere.
I don't like when people say that the 2 tight end build doesn't work there. That's the only place I like it. Or the Fan and Njoku late.
I honestly, Fan and Njoku late, Komet, and like it would have made sense with Komet and what's his face, Loveland, but Tyler Warren, somebody who I pre-draft, even like before the college season was over, I looked at Tyler Warren. I'm like, this guy's special. You know what I mean? I tweeted it. Everybody knows that. Like, I'm all over Tyler Warren. I love him. I just don't have the exposure there. I haven't been investing in tight end relatively early this year. Zeus, I appreciate your opinion. Appreciate y'all's feelings mutual. Emal, good to see you, man. Love was good, was too good of a value and gave me 2 QB builds. ATL. Just Joshin. Don't expect to get anyone. True Broadster. Dan, NFL DFS picks. Wide receiver, the most important position in your room is suspect. 4 wide receivers through 13 rounds is a choice. I have 5. Is that a choice? I think it's a good choice. I like the 5 I invested in. This is a very solid draft for me. Not too much correlation, but sometimes you got to let the board fall to you and just build decent teams. Well, that's what we did here. How you like your draft?
I love this draft right now.
Nice. Bone says no Hunter Henry. I'm so hurt not getting Wan'Dale Robinson. Why is everybody so hurt today, man? Why is everybody so hurt?
Because he reached 20 spots for Wan'Dale.
Who did? Ramrod?
Carl. Yes.
Ramrod is literally the most notorious sniper on the planet. If I didn't love him as a man, I'd be really pissed off at him like all the time based off of the snipes he's done to me. But when like he's not around me, I'm kind of like just chilling. I watch everybody else suffer. It's great.
Come on. One more, Corey. One more. Don't you do it.
Do you see any similarities when to Rob Gronkowski when watching Tyler Warren? No, I see and I saw the similarities from Thomas Fedone when watching him to Gronkowski. I think Tyler Warren's like we're talking about Jeremy Shockey, but somebody with like a head on his shoulders. I think
And
Tyler
here
Warren's
is the
violent.
best value at running back.
Braylon Allen, hell yeah.
Braylon
Hell
Allen.
yeah. Zeus says, stats, you can disagree all you want, but your team is dead. You literally have RB room of only backups. Oh. Wow, Corey and Billy Galeman just go. Hold on, guys. If you guys want, like Sleez and I can take a break from all the arguing and bickering, and we could just like mediate this. And if you guys want to hop on the stream and just talk shit, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We can even get boxing gloves for you guys to meet up IRL. Like however you guys want to cut it. Like I'm here for it. But I will say Billy was my friend first, and I have his back. I can see that. I think Shockey ran better routes, but definitely around the same size and weight and violence. That's the key point to my comparison of Tyler Warren. Why I like him so much, he seeks violence. I would say like his current NFL player comp is Tucker Kraft, but like bigger and better catch radius. And I love Tucker Kraft. Don't get me wrong.
Who do you like better, Aaron Rodgers or Geno Smith this year?
Aaron Rodgers.
So do I.
Yeah.
I
hate Arthur Smith quarterbacks. I only like Arthur Smith running backs. But DK, like Aaron Rodgers, it should work out, right? But Are we gonna get fucking outsmarted by this dumbass who only has a job because his dad was the founder and CEO of where FedEx? Maybe. Disco, what was the tight end sleeper news you were talking about earlier? Oh, I was telling Huhames, like, if he's building Giants correlation, I told him this a bit ago, like a while ago, that he needed to start sprinkling some Thomas Fedone. I challenged him to watch some Thomas Fedone tape, and I said that Thomas Fedone is the best tight end in that room. And now Thomas Fedone has skyrocketed on Sleeper as the most trending pickup, just ahead of Darren Waller by like 20,000. So, yeah, Fedone, if he's available in your league, go get him. Seriously, he's good, man. He's out of all the tight ends in this draft, he is the cleanest route runner. I want to say the most technical run blocker. The only reason why he has a knock is because he had dual knee braces at the combine when he went and ran at the combine. He had no knee braces and he looked really good, really clean. And then Travis Kelce's just been talking about how good Fedone looked at tight end university. So I love it.
Who is going to be the wide receiver 2 in Pittsburgh?
Ben Skowronek.
Stop it.
That's the bet I'm making. Okay, you look at Arthur Smith. What does Arthur Smith like to do?
Arthur Smith likes to fuck up every single goddamn schematic thing there is.
No
tight ends, 2 running backs.
No disagreements whatsoever. But what does Arthur Smith like to do? Like, if you're looking, like, is he a pass guy, a run guy? Is he a weird guy?
A run guy.
He's a run guy, right? So what does he like his wide receivers to be? Typically, big, strong, legitimate blockers. Skowronek is, other than DK Metcalf, the biggest, strongest, legitimate run blocker they have there. I think there's going to be a world where Skowronek emerges and earns the trust of all of the players and all of the coaching staff in that offense. And just as a blocker, he's going to have more opportunity in the play action scenarios and situations, and he can spike and will spike. Skowronek is one of my favorite round 20 plays if I'm building off of Pittsburgh Steelers correlation, because Roman Wilson, I have not seen it from him. I have not seen it from Calvin Austin. I mean, Calvin Austin's not going to be the wide receiver 2 and 2 wide receiver sets. He's just not big enough for that. He's going to be a 60% of the time guy. Ben Skowronek, I've seen him do it. I've seen him do all the nasty little dirty work, and he's like a slightly slower Isaac Tesla. And there's a world where I love those guys and I love those players. And knowing Arthur Smith, he really is invested in, the whole blocking over anything else, and that's where Skowronek's going to win out there.
No, what about if Amari Cooper signs?
Then we're talking about a different story, but I don't think Amari Cooper is going to sign there. I could be wrong, though. I also said Aaron Rodgers was 100% by August 18th going to sign to the Minnesota Vikings.
It's not August yet. We're fine.
Shut up. It's over. It's dead and gone. No need to meet up. I'm purposely going 0 RB in May, June, July before potential major injuries in camp. Celebrity deathmatch, says Squints. I'm here for it. Killed me, brought. Stat is fucking reckless, and I respect it. This is everybody's so sassy in here. So sassy today. Roman, do you think it's Roman? Aloha, grinding never stops. Smash some likes, please. James, please check your text. James, the text I sent you, if you are receiving text over in Hawaii, Kalua, if you are receiving text, please check the text. Do not say a damn thing, James. You are not allowed to say a damn thing. You're the only person who knows. I'm dying on the Roman Wilson hill. I don't want you to die on any hill, sir.
I would say Roman's the 2 as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, Roman Wilson's the one that makes sense. They have the draft equity. He has, been a successful wide receiver collegiately. He has that championship pedigree. But I think it's the grinder that's going to win. I think Roman Wilson's going to still deal with injuries. Is Kyle Monangai a run guy? Is he a run guy's run guy? Wait, is Kyle Monangai a run guy? Is he a run guy's run guy? He's my guy, Kyle Monangai, and he's gonna run guy, and I like Kyle Monangai. He's like a violent, and I know it's a lazy comparison because they both went to Rutgers. He's like a more violent Isaiah Pacheco with like more speed and burst. I don't think it matters. Sleez Rodgers won't be able to get him the ball, says Binking. Big. That's so just Big King. I love you. Don't get me wrong. Honestly, your support on all the shorts. Like, I don't think anybody comments more on shorts other than you. And James is a close second. James comments on the vast majority of them. Nobody supports the shorts more than you, Big King, and I generally appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. But you can't be out here disrespecting Aaron Rodgers like that. You can't be. This is disrespectful. DK, the Muth, the Rock Taylor, Hope, says Dennis. Love that Waller value Sleez. Bones Monangai, a stud runner. Yes, Sleez loves Darren Waller, loves him. Waller to the moon, right, Sleez? Do you love Waller?
No.
Did something change?
No. I just took him because I have McBride. And maybe he can outspike McBride 1 week with 2 TDs, or I don't know, big body.
Hurt.
Don't love it.
Take Quorum here.
Oh.
Ben S is a great call. He is definitely a Rodgers guy that he can trust 100%. Lazard did the exact same thing, and before that, what was the white guy's name in the year they won the Super Bowl in Green Bay? I don't know. Jordy Nelson. Yeah, Jordy was like freakishly fast, though. I will give that to him. I think Skronik is sneakily fast. I will have 0% Waller. Sup, bros? Isn't Waller retired? Static Tail says your wife is pregnant. Correct. Congrats, Disco. What? No, she's not. No. No. What's up, Clint? Good to see you. Isn't Waller retired? That's a good one. I saw the text, but I never received it. No clue what you're talking about. No clue. Now I'm confused if you actually saw the text or not, because it's rather important.
He's trolling.
He's trolling. Okay. I can never tell with James.
You got to be able to read between the lines with him.
Yeah, first time I ever met him in person, he fucking trolled me. Big King's laughing. You can't fool us, Sleez. We know you secretly love the guy. I guess he does. What site source do you guys like for SOS data? Is one better than the other? Do some have better readouts? Sleez?
For strength of schedule data, I use PFF for most analytical everything. I'm all PFF.
Yeah, I want to say I don't look at like the strength of schedule
though.
Yeah, I don't look at the strength of schedule data like the end all be all just for whatever. I've created my own algorithm and my own predictions, and it has served me well in the past. And hopefully, it continues to serve me well moving forward. And what I look at is predominantly the total expected points based off of games. I look at off-season moves, whether it be free agency or NFL draft, key off-season losses, different scheme changes defensively, and then I just kind of put together like this is an advantageous matchup for this positional group and not an advantageous matchup for certain position groups, and I build my rankings based off of that.
Fucking stat took Malik Washington.
Big King says, what, Baby Disco? Yeah, my Baby Disco is my black lab named Kobe Bryant. My son is black. Need to find that Waller tweet Sleeve sent out, a must late round pickup. Oh, God. Secret Hawaii news was just guessing. No. Hell no. Bone says mini after. No, absolutely not, sir. 5 a.m. start. No mini after. Just the main today. Listen, when August comes rolling around, we'll have super flexes, minis, mains. We'll have all those to draft. We'll do like 3-4 drafts together, back to back to back. Like we won't leave. I promise. Just give me a little grace, man. It's grind time at work, and it's grind time here as well. So I appreciate you guys. I have two Sleez says stat. Yo, sorry I'm late, boys. Had dinner with the fam. It's all good, brother. No need to apologize. Thank you.
I just like Malik a lot.
All right, we got 25 viewers, only 18 likes.
Giveaways at 35. Tap them thumbs up, baby. Come on.
That's sad. Big sad. Did Elijah Mitchell go? Oh, we'll change it up.
How much is the DJ, babe? You're spending fucking money. Here we go.
DJ for what?
Oh, her friend's 40th birthday party.
Your wife is hiring a DJ for her friend's 40th
Oh yeah,
birthday.
just swipe away. It's fine. There you go.
It's okay. It's okay because like you got me, and we're cashing fucking
Yep.
pick'em
There you
tickets
go.
and
Yeah.
baseball, and like, hey man, happy wife, happy life, right?
Yep. I can hear her talking about it secretly. It's fucking great. $2.75
James
an hour.
says it's only 1:50, still early. Let's draft. No, it's 7:50 p.m. Eastern time here. I hear you, bud. I'm in early at work too. It's rough, brother. It's so rough. I might be down to draft off stream so I could eat something. Clint with a thumbs up. It's only lunchtime. Let's get another draft going. Crazy. Sleez, let the chat DJ for the 40th. I would be a lit DJ. I would be a sick DJ. Just
So we don't got a big enough booth for your ass, bro. You gotta put that
you don't need a big booth. I am the booth. I turned 40 this year and I got to buy dinner for my wife and her mom. Woo. Spoken like a real man. Spoken like a real man. Broadster says I'm down for more. Broadster, when are you not? Let's be real. When are you not? Hi, my name is Broadster and I have a gambling addiction. And I saw your lineup. I looked at it off stream. You did good, man. You did real good. The 5K lineup. Look good. All right. Starting with Broad. He goes 2-6-8-4. Jaden Daniels. Patrick Mahomes. You have an absurd amount of Jaden Daniels. Almost every time I see you in one of our drafts, you have Jaden Daniels. I'm down to do a minute if you want, says NFL DFS picks. Disco. What is No Cat Max says Disco? What is your answer to my question from earlier? Which player at each position would you want 100% of if you could? Value taken into account. Brian Thomas Jr. at wide receiver, 100%. Patrick Mahomes at quarterback, 100%. Kenneth Walker at running back, 100%. And then at tight end,
Evan Ingram.
Travis Kelce, 100%.
Ooh, he's riding the Chiefs.
Yeah. Does that answer it, brother? Sorry, I don't know where you asked that.
Well, I mean, BTJ, you can't really say that. He's first round pick, so I don't look at that.
He's a second round pick.
Some drafts.
Yeah, he's a second. Okay, so if I'm talking about like a later,
value at value.
At value,
so I went Mahomes, Travion, Calvin Ridley, Evan Ingram.
It's Mahomes, Emeka Egbuka, and then Travis Kelce.
Kenneth Walker's fine.
Kenneth Walker, yeah. And if I had to push running back and not Kenneth Walker, then I would say,
or Bryce Young is a great value to me at quarterback too.
I don't care about him. I would say either Tyrone Tracy or Jalen Warren, Ramondre Stevenson. Those are all guys who I try to draft a lot of. All right, Broadster goes Jaden Daniels, Patrick Mahomes, Devon Achane, James Conner, Aaron Jones, Isaac Garendo, Justice Hill, Keaton Mitchell. I love that you keep doing that. Double tapping the backup running backs there. That's great. It's a good running back room. Nico Collins, Xavier Worthy, correlated with Patrick Mahomes, Roma Dunze, Rashad Bateman, Trey Harris, Hollywood Brown, Adonai Mitchell, Noah Brown, correlation with Jaden Daniels there. Kyle Pitts, Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, and then he also got correlation with Patrick Mahomes and Noah Gray. What do you think of this draft, Sleez?
Man, I love you, Broad. I don't like this draft at all. You don't.
Why?
Because if you're going to spend that capital early on the quarterbacks, you're cucking yourself. I mean, you have two elite quarterbacks already. Your two running backs you're banking on for RB2 and 3 are the two most injury-prone running backs there is. Your wide receiver room drop-off is massive after Nico Collins. You can say Xavier Worthy's up there if you want. Tight end room, not really a hitter. You didn't really get – I love Achane, obviously, is the guy, but you're kind of quarterback Achane, Nico Collins heavy. That's it.
So what would you rate it?
C+.
I'm giving this a B. I'm giving this a solid B. There's a world where this could smash. I do agree with you. There's a significant teardrop at the wide receiver position, but like he also got a couple guys that could potentially spike and hit. I even forgot Hollywood Brown was a correlation piece with Patrick Mahomes. It's nice. It's nice.
I'm just being honest or what I think. That's all.
I respect it. My team's a donation got sniped for correlation a couple times, but I respect picks. I honestly, when there's this many disco balls, correlation is not a priority anymore to me. I just take BPA.
It's so hard.
My team's a donation. I got that one, especially Henry. I had a feeling there would be some Chiefs in there. Ashley's Acid and Sleez stream. Gotcha. What happened is Sleez is in a bad mood. This is cashing for sure. Thanks, Sleez. Waller to the
moon. I hate Waller, but I'll take him.
Nobody asked me if I like Justin Herbert, Alvin Kamara, DK Metcalf, and David Njoku for guys at value. Dan, you know you're always welcome to hop on the stream. Like you have a standing invitation, right? And so does this beautiful man. Shout out to Hu Hames, our good friend Hu Hames. He showed up on the stream yesterday just to see if we can continue to invite him, because usually when he shows up, the stream crashes. It didn't crash yesterday. So whenever you want to hop on, brother, feel free. We'll talk ball. We'll talk Najee Harris. It could hit. Late round picks need to boom. Definitely. Shout out to James Saw, man. Love you, buddy. All right. This guy was watching us on Twitter. Kevin something. Give us a hootie hoo if you're in here. Over the Rhine has not said hi. Over the Rhine, Al Paul, if you're in here, say hello. Bark twice if you're in Wisconsin. All right, let's look at Just Joshin. He goes 2693. Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love. The Jordan Love pick killed somebody in here. Jameer, I go again on my own. Jameer Gibbs, Derrick Henry. Tony Pollard, Tyrone Tracy. One more running back after that. One more. That like
killed himself at wide receiver.
Roster constructions, yikes. Jerome Ford, I don't give a fuck about the news. I'm still not drafting him. Raheem Mostert, I understand. But like just 5 running backs, especially if you're going to go that. Like even with your start here, I think 4 running backs would have been sufficient. DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley, Debo.
And then the teardrop of hell.
Yeah. Well, Travis Kelce and Njoku. I think you could still go 2 tight ends with Travis Kelce. You also went way too this is way too much investment at the tight end position, way too much investment at the running back position, way too much investment at the quarterback position, no investment at the wide receiver position.
C+.
I'll agree. I think that's being nice. Look, I haven't seen Latomsky in the chat. Latomsky, you in here? Where you at, Latomsky? Good to see you, Hu Hames. Brought when you hit and Hunter Henry is tight end and send me 10 ton. What the fuck? That wasn't English. My answer to my question is Drake May, Devon Achane, Mooney. I do love Devon Achane. No cap. That's a great answer. This is a good answer. JJ McCarthy or May. Both guys I kind of don't love. This is coming from May. Bone says May all day. Yeah. Yeah, says Latomsky. Latomsky's in here. All right. Let's take a look at Latomsky's lineup. Fuck me. What the fuck, Latomsky? Do you see this?
Yeah, I'm not good.
Why? Latomsky, why?
This is a donation.
Like, please, just answer why. He goes 4 quarterbacks, one of them being an elite
with
quarterback.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, the other one being a semi-decent quarterback. Please tell me you autoed, right? We're not. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. All right, Carl Rama goes 3692. Unless he has like an explanation as to why, we're not looking at that. 36 guys. So many things wrong with this. I don't want to shit on people supporting the chat. I won't do it. Okay. Carl Rama goes 3692. Bo Nix, Jared Goff, Shador Sanders. It's a fine quarterback room. Chase Brown, Josh Jacobs, Alvin Kamara. I like your first 3. Miles Sanders, Giddens, Jordan James. Jordan James is somebody who I stopped drafting recently, and I need to start upping my exposure. It's been a Garendo or bust for me lately. Jamar Chase, no matter what. Love to see it. Jameson Williams to go with Jared Goff. Stephon Diggs, Marvin Mims, and Pat Bryant both to go with Bo Nix. Wan'Dale Robinson, Thielen, Thornton, Tesla, Sam Laporta also to go with Jared Goff, and then Evan Ingram to go with Bo Nix. This is sharp because like this is a very good investment range to go like semi-bully tight end with Laporta and Evan Ingram. There is a significant discrepancy in teardrop here at wide receiver, but the names you have could fill in. I don't like your wide receiver room.
I don't either. I'd go B just because the wide receiver room.
I would go B- just because of the wide receiver room. And I don't think
I like the correlation, and he nailed the running back room.
Yeah. No, like it was the wide receiver room. There's a significant teardrop. There's good correlation. It's fine. I also don't think you needed Shador. Shador just was a random pick. Bones goes. You get this one.
Bones went 3-5-8-4. Russell Wilson pick. He did it again. I don't like the Russell Wilson pick, man. He's probably going to be started for like 5 to 6 weeks. So I already feel like that's a wasted pick. Bijan Robinson, Bucky Irving in the running back room, David Montgomery, Jadon Blue, Jarquez Hunter. Love that running back room. I'm fine with 5 there.
Yeah, that's good.
Because you have Bijan and Bucky who have some of the easiest schedules in fantasy football. I have a ton of that build. I like it a lot. Wide receiver room, Marvin Harrison to go with Kyler, Devonta Smith, Cortland Sutton to go. Oh, no, he doesn't have that. Jordan Addison, Keon Coleman, Christian Kirk, Kyle Williams to go with Drake May, Michael Wilson at the end. Little double stack on the Arizona correlation there. And then he punted tight end completely. But, oh, man, I don't like these 4 tight. I like Gesicki as a spike week hitter. Zach Ertz, obviously, he can, carry the floor. Dalton Schultz is and Jatavion Sanders, but you got him at great value.
Jatavion Sanders is going to be special this year, man.
I'm here for it if he is. There's a lot of mouths to feed in Carolina, but I mean, he's very deep at wide receiver. Running back room is solid. Tight end room is kind of wonky. Quarterback room's okay. This is B+ work.
Yeah, I would say it's a B for me as well because you didn't need Russell Wilson based off of the investment and draft capital you spent at quarterback. I'm a firm believer that at that range, this is probably like
Jackson Dart time.
You just didn't need a third quarterback, especially another week 14 guy. Just didn't need it. Not many correlation pieces that would rationalize or justify that, or if any at all. I think, yeah. So I think for that, like I'm okay with your 4 tight end build, especially going late, and I don't hate the names you have here. Love the running back room, love the wide receiver room. I'm going to say it's a B+, but it could have been an A+, if Russell Wilson wasn't on there and you had a different shot there. But it's good stuff. It's a good draft. I like it. Okay, Latomsky responded, but let's catch up here. Dennis Rodriguez says, you guys drafting Josh Downs over Pittman? No. Sleez?
Yes.
Okay. Really? Says James. Really to what, James? I got you, Bones. I got you, Bones. My team is definitely counting on some big improvements from my top 3 wide receivers. Is there a world where they are all top 18 wide receivers? Okay, there's a possibility, but not a probability. Shout out to Jonathan Coe with that sick fire line. Jonathan Coe hasn't hopped in my stream in a while. Where the fuck is he, man? I saw him in yours. I'm like, oh, he's finally back. No, he's not. Getting something with May's rushing upside in 120s just feels too good. People are sleeping on Mooney too. Dude is going to pop off this year. There's a world. Wide receivers like, but I like everything else. Why do you like the 4 quarterback build? I don't get it. Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Sam Darnold, Anthony Richardson. It's like,
if you're investing in Hurts and then you take Herbert, you don't need anything else.
And I was looking for Herbert because I had the correlation piece. Saquon Barkley, Caleb Johnson, Isaiah Pacheco, Jalen Warren, Ramondre Stevenson, Austin Eckler, Taj Brooks, Rashee Rice, Devontae Adams, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, DeMario Douglas, Ray McClure. This is donation.
Yeah, I don't like it though. I hate to tell you, D-Lat.
Corey, you still in here? Corey Drellock. That was me and Latomsky. They are nice guys, we promise. I am. Pittman over Downs. Think Downs will always be behind Pittman till he's gone. Yeah, it's
Downs all
Pittman.
day.
That was that mean. It's wild construction. 1 to 2 less QBs and your wide receivers. Add to your wide receivers and you're okay. Yeah, totally. When QB or tight end too.
You just got to think about your investment. Like if you're going to invest high capital in the quarterback, why the hell are you taking 4? Right? I mean, unless you're doing like 5-10 drafts on the year, if you're doing 150 drafts, you need to figure out how to separate your right kind of investment on how to draft with it.
It could have been badly timed autos. It could have been that like I'll give him the benefit of the doubt if it's autos. I think Russell Wilson will start at least 8 to 10 games this year. They're in no hurry to start. I hope they're in a hurry to start dark generally. I like Wilson as your QB3, but when you have 2 early bye weeks for your other 2 QBs, I've been in here a million times. Good to see you, Latomsky. Once again, this is just coming from like a hurt place because I know you're a good drafter. There's nothing wrong with throwing an A-Rich at pick 200. There is, because like you already have a lot of insane draft capital spent on early quarterback with Jalen Hurts picked with the 44th overall pick. You had Hurts in round 4, right? So in this world, okay, like I treat every draft like there's 150 different Marvel universes. In this world, in your draft number 60, your Marvel Universe 60, when you make that investment at that price point, you're saying this is my guy. I'm going to invest early because I believe Jalen Hurts is going to be exponentially better than several of the other quarterbacks. I'm going to get a positive return on investment. He's going to outperform his ADP. He's going to be elite. You made that bet at a onesie position, right? Just based off of roster construction, it only makes sense if you go with another quarterback. And then you take another elite quarterback with Justin Herbert. And I think Justin Herbert has that elite potential. You paid 125th value. It's not a bad value. So there was no need for Sam Darnold, no need for Anthony Richardson, right? Like, I don't want to say you were here simply to blow $20 to snipe me from my quarterbacks for correlation purposes, but like that's what it felt like with Herbert and Darnold. Anthony Richardson, whatever, I don't care. I think Daniel Jones is going to be the guy ahead of him, but in a world where you need to start 3 to 4 wide receivers on a weekly basis, this is not it. You have 6 wide receivers.
It's bad.
And like you also spend early draft capital on running back, which means that, and you continue to spend like relatively early draft capital on running back. You could have stopped after Eckler. Taj Brooks could have been just another wide receiver.
And then the tight end one is Colston Loveland, who might not even be out there.
I just listen, man. I care about this community. If you need help, if you need advice, I would love to do that. But if you're set on your strategy, by all means, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am here. I agree with you. Light at wide receiver, but it might not be the best time to do it. Solid draft, no real weaknesses, solid floors. Can we submit a trade request to drafters, Bones, Ertz for Henry? Slot 4 teams do cash. Some of them do. Yes, brought. Hey, just guy. Shout out to 2 Meals in a Cart. Good to see you. Thought I'd get Henry. Threw me all off. Appreciate that criticism, guys. I only took an extra QB because I truly like Kyler Murray. I truly don't like Kyler Murray and force a step. But like once again, it goes back to that whole like this is the world where different Marvel universe. Always be as rude as you want with me. I'm here for the roasters. I thought it was nice. 150 drafts. We don't have Sleez or Discos type. James, shut the fuck up. You have more money than both of us combined. QBs get injured way too often. There's nothing wrong with 4 QBs in 20-round draft, in my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. In an 18-round draft, I would never do it. In any sort of draft, I would never do it. Maybe a super flex, I'd consider it. But other than that, like it's not a super flex. I took Hurts because of correlation with Saquon. But let's be realistic. If you're talking about correlation, trying to get the stacks,
Not usually the running back you should be looking for.
Unless you're talking about touchdown equity, right? Where like, okay, if Hurts isn't getting a touchdown, Saquon's getting a touchdown, it's not a good stack. But I understand the correlation purposes. I don't hate that. But like, if you only took Hurts at that draft capital and that ADP, all right. I think I've explained myself enough. You're entitled to your opinion. Only time you should ever take 4 QBs is if you don't take your first after the first 14 plus rounds. Yes.
Yep.
And even then 3 might still be enough. No, it was nice, Disco. I want you to be rude. I have a best ball draft critique kink. That's hot. It's so hot. I love it. I love when you talk dirty to my puppy.
So
if you have terrible QB room, by all means, take 4. Yeah, not yes, tush push. Okay. Stat ATL 3 is probably the most QB anyone would need. It's like a tight end room. Only time it's okay is if it's a major weakness. Yeah, that's why like we said nothing when I looked at. I said nothing personally when I looked at Boner's 4 tight end build because he pushed it late. He went after round 14 tight ends, and it makes sense. Just taking shots here. It would make sense for quarterback, but yours doesn't make sense. But hey, it could cash. There's a world. Is Corey Drellock? You still in here? I called for you several times. Who? Corey Drellock. All right. Let's look at your Sleez, and then we'll look at mine. We'll get out of here.
Crush me up.
All right. Sleez goes 3692 in chat. I want you guys to grade this with me. JJ McCarthy, Bryce Young, Aaron Rodgers. I like your quarterback room. It's very solid, especially for going relatively late. James Cook, DeAndre Swift, Travis Etienne, Braylon Allen, Kareem Hunt, Devin Neal. It's a good running back room. Justin Jefferson correlated with JJ McCarthy. Garrett Wilson correlated with Aaron Rodgers. Kidding. Tedero McMillan with Bryce Young. I've been seeing you take a lot of Tedero McMillan and Bryce Young lately, and I know you don't love Tet. What's going on?
I'm starting to buy into the Panthers.
Even Tet?
Mm-hmm. I hate to say it.
Okay.
I know you're going to ask that.
Josh Downs. Cooper. How'd you know I was going to ask that? I haven't asked it like the
Because
last.
I've been drafting a lot of Tet lately.
Yeah. Okay. Cooper Cup, Brandon Ayuk. I didn't even know I was going to ask that. Romeo Dobbs, Calvin Austin, correlated with Aaron Rodgers, Torrey Horton, Trey McBride, Darren Waller. It's not bad. Not as much correlation as you typically would get, but like in a lobby like this, correlation isn't important. I think it's balanced. I don't hate to like this is one of your better wide receiver rooms I've seen you draft recently. There's no weakness. Do you guys see a weakness?
Sleez, no Travion Henderson. Dude, I can't even get Travion anymore. All the draftsmen, you guys take him so early.
A minus. A minus.
A minus. I'm here for it. I'll take it.
Yeah. B plus, A minus, like very close. Like it's your floor and ceiling. You know what I mean? All right, I go with a 3-7-7-3 roster construction. Caleb Williams, CJ Stroud, Daniel Jones. Not much correlation. I think I got nothing but the only correlation I have is really with Indy. Kenneth Walker, Chuba, RJ Harvey, Nick Chubb. Oh, a little micro stackage there. He's not catching any passes. Doesn't fucking matter. Blake Corum, Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt, and Trevor Etienne also to go with Chuba. It's something I wanted to try out. I did it, and I'm glad I did it. Malik Neighbors, no correlation. Lad McConkey, no correlation. Got sniped. Jackson Smith and Jigba got sniped, no correlation. Jaden Reed couldn't go with 2 week 5 buys. Michael Pittman correlated with Daniel Jones, Jalen McMillan, Jack Beck. I feel like I needed more wide receivers. Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, Tyler Warren.
I feel like you didn't need Trevor Etienne. I'd take another shot at wide receiver.
Yeah, I should have taken another shot at wide receiver.
But for no correlation, I mean, it's balanced across the board.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's B for balanced.
I love the Andrews Likely stack. I don't care if people hate it. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I mean that's one where it's like it. You could theorize all the history you want. You're just not paying attention to fucking football. You shouldn't be thinking, how can this team still win if my best player got hurt? You should draft with expectation and belief they will not get hurt unless you're talking about Henry. Yes. Then you double up Hill and Mitchell. I love that. Good for you. No critique of my terrible build. Wait,
interesting though that Trevor Etienne now has an ADP.
Billy, I'm sorry. I thought we got you like early. My bad. Billy goes 2882. Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa, Najee Harris with the eye bandit, Tajay Spears, Trey Benson, Roshan Tank, Bigsby, Brashard Smith, Kyle Monangai, Zach Moss. I hate your running back room.
That's the only thing. The only thing.
Brian Thomas Jr., you keep stealing him from me. That's why you're like, are we queuing up so I could get more BTJ than you, motherfucker? Tyreek Hill to go with Tua, T. Higgins to go with Joe Burrow, DJ Moore, Zay Flowers, Matthew Golden, Yoshavash. Jonathan Cole doesn't like that pick. With Joe Burrow, Malik Washington with Tua Tagovailoa. A+ correlation. Tucker Kraft, TJ Hawkinson. I mean, like, your running back room really limits your ceiling here. It really limits your ceiling. Like week 1, you're in trouble.
Right, but he's got time for injuries that still happen. That's what he's looking for. But
yeah,
it's an A+ besides the running back room. That's it.
Yeah, everything is great. The running back room, like, things need to really shift right for you in your 59th world for that to go. F Sleez, no Trayvon Henderson. I did 4 straight 2882 builds between your streams. Nice. In DraftKings, Cedric Tillman and Wan'Dale Robinson almost go back to back. The Cedric Tillman hype is just absurd on all the other apps.
Love
just
Tillman.
not here. Not here. The hype isn't here. Brother, you're like a different color of like red. You're like tan.
I'm burnt.
You're almost as tan as me.
I'm burnt. It's got so red today. Oh my god!
I love it. I love it, guys. I was absolutely exhausted today. I'm sorry I didn't bring my A game, but I still tried to give you guys everything I had. Everything I
What's the like stat? Did we hit it? Nope.
I don't think so. Is it called a bet and a stat knows what he's betting on? I respect the shit out of it. Hey man, I like it. I like it a lot. Everybody is a little bit different in their approach here. I kind of tried to just take BPA and then build off of that because hold on. Boosteroid continued its global reach in 2025. This is a comment I'm getting on one of my my videos. Boosteroid continued its global reach in 2025 by opening its new server sites in Spain, Italy, Poland, Brazil, and the U.S. Midwest. Lower ping and near zero Qs. Okay. Remove.
As I say, do it in the Chinese voice.
Don't do that. It's not Chinese. It's not Chinese.
Whatever it is.
That's a racist. Don't do that. Who's streaming right now? Who's live? Who do we raid?
Let me see. Let me see if I got anybody up.
Subscriptions. First Read Fantasy. No.
I have Sports Affiliation, Fanspeak Network.
We'll never ever raid the sports affiliation ever, respectfully.
I don't know what Fanspeak Network is. Oh, they're doing a underdog draft on Fanspeak. I don't even know who they are.
Hold on. If you click on First Read, they have an upcoming. What's the date on that? July 7th, 8:20 p.m. All right, guys, do me a favor. They're doing a best ball tournament. Love that. First Read, right here. There's a reason why he came into our show today, into our chat. I knew this was happening. He kind of like gave me like the bat signal. I'm going to say, was I first? All right, first. All right, guys, that's our good friend, Pete Nova from the First Read Fantasy Sports. We love Pete. Please go over there. Even though they're not live right now, turn on the bell notification, smash the like and comment. Hashtag Disco and Sleez Raid would mean the world, guys. This is one of my favorite people, one of my favorite content creators. I was a fan of his before I became his friend. I absolutely love everything he's doing, man. God bless you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Sleez will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Friendship Friday.
Friendship Friday. All right, guys.
Did you see? Hang on. Did you see his thumbnail?
Yeah, Najee with the fucking I see it. Peace, guys. Love you guys.